Good morning, friends. This is Ayesha at trypaperplay.com. I am on this morning because I am trying to put some finishing touches to this beautiful journal. It's got over 110 pages, and right now it requires some corner protectors, and also I have just a few pockets that I would like to add to it. This is what's considered to be a writing journal, and by writing journal I mean that instead of decorating, you know, the majority of the pages, it's important for me to ensure that customers have opportunities to write because it's a writing journal. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that, and this cover is a combination of wallpaper on the outside, cardstock on the inside. I've got a number of papers, wallpaper sample sheets at the side here of me, and I've also got an envelope which will act as the pocket to the inner cover, and I will secure that with a piece of ribbon. So let's proceed with the inside pocket. And so, yes, envelopes are just the perfect item to use when it comes to adding pockets to your journal. So I'm just, oh, that's a little bit too much, right? I don't know if you guys are seeing, but I just placed quite a bit. I'm using fiber tack, which happens to be one of the best glues out there. Fiber tack is wonderful for attaching all sorts of paper products to either fabrics or, paper to paper. Oh, I forgot something. This is why I don't do a whole lot of tutorials, but rather just showcase my work, because sometimes when I'm talking I get distracted. And crafting is like therapy for me, so I'm normally in my zone. But for this new year, I am going to do my best to add the camera, turn on the camera when I'm working. And there you have it. Looks so pretty already. It's amazing what a piece of ribbon can add to a page. So that's my inside page. When you open this journal, I mean, how pleasant is it? And I'm not even finished, with it. Now, one of the other things that's great for journals is when you take cut-offs of your papers and incorporate them into your journals, and this adds to provide you with additional writing space. So this is what I will be doing. I'll probably do that off camera, but basically, let me show you what I do. I take at least 3 pieces, and I'm going to cut it down almost to the length of my page. and then I attach that. You can attach it with eyelets, ribbons. You could sew it in. I generally like using these brads to do the job. So I come to the top, and because now another thing that you have to be mindful of, if your page is too shiny and your paper will not attach well with the glue, then you need to either sew it in or attach it paper to paper. Because I wouldn't be having that problem with this particular page, I can go ahead and secure the brads first and then add it to my page. Uh-oh, brad doesn't want to go in. There we go. What I find beautiful about paper crafting, especially when it comes to creating my journals, is that you're doing piece by piece, piece by piece, and when it's finished, oh, the end result is so beautiful. I always say, if I was not able to create these work of art myself, I would be collecting them because they're so beautiful. Now I have the lovely privilege of trying to use up what's left of this glue because I don't want it to go to waste. So I have one full bottle next to me in case this one starts to act up. But I think all is well. Here we are. So that's going to dry. It dries fairly quickly and it's going to adhere. And I want to use this twice because these are wallpaper sample sheets that I'm connecting that last one to. And wallpaper sample sheets, especially one such as this particular piece, it's not very smooth. So writing on it will be very challenging. So it's so wonderful to be able to utilize it by adding these couple of sheets right on top. And if you can remember what I said in the beginning, what did I say? Well, I said that these are writing journals. Okay? All right. Now another thing that I do is to put my my Etsy shop name and my website so that you can find me. And so that goes to the back of the journal. So my future customers or someone wanting to know, hey, where did you get that? Who made that? You'll be able to say, oh, here. These forms of journals, they're given many names, but primarily It could be called junk journals. If you go to Etsy, type in junk journals, you will find that the pricing varies. The make, style of the make varies. And I'm a little bit hesitant that this particular backing is a little bit smooth. And I don't want to be embarrassed and have anything coming off on me. So for that reason, there are times when I place it on the inside, which is what I'll do today. There's nothing worse than having your work of art fall apart in individuals' hands. So that's not going to happen to me. No, sorry. I mean, there's no perfection in the world, but not when I'm actually noticing that I can do something. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to be closing off probably in the next minute. But the next thing that I will be doing is adding some pockets to the journal. And so, of course, you want the selection of papers that you're using. If you're not using another envelope as I did there, then I can use, these pieces of papers to create my pockets. And you basically want to use something that complements your page. So right now I'm looking at making perhaps my pockets this one lengthwise perhaps. I could, and I think I like it. So I think I just might. I will use that one for what we call a belly band pocket. That means I will cut down the sides and then attach it here. So cut. Measure twice, cut once. You heard about that? Measure twice, cut once. I've had some boo-boos. So let's see if we can eliminate making any boo-boos right about now. I'm checking the time and realizing that I got to get going. I do want to cut down this side. It went a little bit skewed. And maybe I'll take off this other side just because. Okay. So this is how you create a belly band. And later on when you feel like you want to further decorate, you can always place something along here. But for now, I'm just going to secure the two ends to create my belly band, which will then afford me the opportunity to tuck items right in there like that. All right, so let's create this belly band, and that's it. I's got to go. I have to start getting ready for my 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Yes, sirree. I don't know about you, but wouldn't it be wonderful to make the same amount of money in 1 to 2 hours that you spend 8 hours making. Ah, what what a life. What a life, I'm in love. That's the goal, that's the dream. My word. Oh, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Say that with me, folks. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. Amen. Okay, so you got a chance to sit with me for a little minute. Isn't this cute? I love beautiful images such as that. And these are writing journals so that you can write and such. Um, but at the set time, spread joy. At the set time, isn't it just wonderful just to sit with something pretty and look at it? Sometimes I've a few times I've had this question asked about my journals because a lot of people don't know about these type of work, and they say, "How do you use that? What's that for?" And I go on to explain. People grow flowers all the time, and we know that you get perfumes from flowers and such. But not every single person who plants a garden of flowers will be making perfume. It's pretty. It's to be admired. And here we have the added bonus of aesthetically pleasing pages to write and admire. I mean, how beautiful is that? So, if you like what you see, do know that you can indeed find me on Etsy at Junk Journals for You. My information is below. My website is Try Paper Play. I'm available for, individuals, ladies, young ladies who want to get together to have a good time, what they call sip and chat and craft and all these things. Maybe it's a younger person wanting to have, you're a parent and you want your teenager to get together with some friends and, just craft and have a good old time. Whether you're young or old, this is a wonderful way to pass your time crafting, creating, and check my information below. Thank you, and God bless and keep you. Remember, hold your head high and don't lower your standards for anybody. Okay? God is your provider. Take care. Bye bye.